So thank you for all of you who were responding back and telling me that I set the orientation. This time when I got on, I saw where you set the orientation and I figured it out. So thank you. I am clearly technologically challenged, apparently, more than I even thought. So welcome in, welcome in. So this is the beginning of the 12 days of Christmas. Hi, I'm Denise, and I am an empty nester, managing my way through living the best rest of my life. So that BROML stands for best rest of my life. So welcome in all of you best lifers. For those of you who are following, thank you, thank you, thank you for following and subscribing. Please pretend that you don't hear that noise. I'm gonna have to pause in a second, so maybe I can get it to stop again. I will tell you all about it because I'm gonna tell you this traveling life. You learn all kinds of new things, and this year I've learned all kinds of new things. So again, welcome in, and I appreciate you being here. This is the live to introduce a new series that I am about to start for the next 12 days called The 12 Days of Christmas. And I just want to again welcome you in for all the things that we are about to do and you will see over the next 12 days. But I want to get some feedback from you guys and tell me what is like what you are doing for the holidays because I gotta say, welcome to the Christmas season. I hope that you are enjoying it. I know that a lot of people get so busy during the holidays. There's so much going on. There's the traveling. There's the welcoming in friends and family. It's the parties. It's all of the things. So, but I got to tell you, it's my favorite time of the year. So that's one of the reasons I wanted to do this. I know that I have not been in touch in the ways that I would like to be over the past couple of months. So I wanted to really tap in and just be here and be present. So again, so grateful and glad to be here. And so we're just going to touch on and talk about a few things, but also tap into you guys. Tell me, where you are. Where are you watching from? And share with me in the chat where you are. I will keep up with that and communicate as things go along. And I will most importantly, tell you all about what this 12 days of Christmas is. And work with me. I know technology right now for me is very interesting. I am trying to figure out some things. I don't do this that often. And it's clear that I don't do this that often just by how this is going. But I am definitely doing my best. I will do my best to stay, to keep it going, keep it together, and all of the things that go along with that. So, again, please disregard that wonderful noise that's going on. I have the wonderful experience of right now my my it's my propane detector. For some reason, even though there is no propane being emitted or being used at all in the van, it keeps going off. And so I've turned it off. This has been going off for weeks. It may be a low battery on the detector. So I just discovered that it was the propane detector because, like I said, this has been going on for a while. Because first I thought it was the carbon monoxide detector, then I thought it was the smoke detector, and then we narrowed down it wasn't the awning detector. And then I just figured out where the propane detector is, and I was able to turn it off and it went off. So I'm thinking, I'm not sure exactly. I think it's just that it may be an expired, the battery is low and that's why it's beeping like that. I'm gonna have to read the manual again to see what indicator is what, to figure it out. So bear with me. It's gonna be beeping for the next at least 18 minutes. So every minute. I may take a pause. In fact, I'm going to do that. Well, I don't know how long it's going to stop it from beeping, but I may go ahead, pause for a minute, give you something else pretty to look at maybe for a minute so that I can go and turn it off and get it to stop beeping. But in the meantime, again, will you share with me where are you um, watching from? I would love to know if you would share that with me. So, what I'm doing right now is the 12 days of Christmas. And basically, a lot of people are like, where have you been? What are you doing? And y'all, I went on a wonderful 40-day European adventure, is what it is. And over the next 10 days, I'm going to share with you some of the things that I did, the places that I went, and all of the things. And so please check it out every day. There's going to be a different video that I share that will show the different places that I went to. And then on Christmas Day, I'm going to come back and I'm going to come back and just really touch back in with you and see, what did you enjoy about it? Like, tell me the things. What was the place? Where were the places that you enjoyed the most? What were the things that I did that you thought were the coolest? All of that kind of thing. So I just want to definitely tap in and ask, how are you doing? How are the holidays treating you? I know that different people have different experiences for the holidays because sometimes it's a hard time, and thinking about relatives or friends who are no longer with us. Sometimes, different experiences may also have tainted your feelings about the holidays. I just happen to love the holidays. Mostly because it's a time when I typically see the most of my family and really get to tap in and do fun things. And so it's just something I really look forward to. Sometimes the holidays, well, actually, I'll say the last 2 years have been, has it been two? So this would be 25 and 24. So maybe 3 years. Yeah. So this is the third year I will have not spent Christmas with my son. Um, so that's not always my favorite, but we always make up for it. So this past January, I went up to him, his wife, and we went on a trip to Columbus, Ohio, and had a really great time in January. So even though on Christmas we weren't together, we got to still celebrate and spend time together and eat good food. I went up and cooked like Bahamian peas and rice and macaroni and cheese and guava duff and showed them how to make it. So we did that together in January, right after Christmas. So we still got to celebrate. This year, I'm not sure how we're going to do it, but we're not able to be together for Christmas right now. So, but I will be with other family members here in home base. Um, Speaking of home base, let me talk about that for a second. So, again, please put in the chat where you are watching from. And I say that, but I don't really see the chat. Uh, Let me see something. Yeah, I don't see the chat. Maybe because there's no messages right now. So yeah, gotta love being in that time and age where you gotta take off glasses and put them back on. But tell me what you're doing for the Christmas holidays. Is it a good thing for you? Do you enjoy it? What are your feelings about it? But please, I look forward to you participating and watching the videos and seeing all the places I've been. I will also be showing and sharing a lot of content from this whole year, even after Christmas, of all of the things that I've done. Because you know what? I have had the privilege of looking back on this year and realizing that, oh my gosh, I have done so much traveling. I didn't even realize it. Like, I didn't even get it. I did not realize that I've done so much traveling this year. And well, I knew that the end. So this fall, I did 40 days straight. So, and it actually even before that, because I drove from South Carolina to Georgia, then to Florida, before I even left the country. So, yeah, sneak peek. I left the country. I went to Europe and spent 40 days overseas. So, um, literally in some ways. So, plane, train, boat, all of the things. So, I am so excited to be able to share that with you. And I just wanted to jump on and just have that conversation and give you a little bit of a sneak peek of what's going on. Um, as I mentioned, what I do, I'm waiting for it to pull up. Ooh, y'all, that beeping is not my friend right now. I'm trying to be not, distracted by it or annoyed by it, but good luck with that. So, yes. So, again, tell me, where are you watching from? Welcome to the premiere or the preview of the 12 Days of Christmas. If you have any questions, please put them in the chat. I will also be answering questions. If you This is Q&A as well. So again, if you have any questions, put them in the chat. Welcome to the 12 days of Christmas, where I am going to be sharing with you all of the places that I have been, um, over a 40-day trip that I took. So I'm going to share all of the things, all the places that I went, the food that I ate, all of it was amazing, is all I could say. It was by far the best trip that I have been on. Yes, 40 days straight. It was crazy. What's up, Dallas? All right. Yeah. I don't think I would do it again in the way that I did it. But it was amazing. Like, it was an opportunity that I had, so I jumped on it. And it was amazing. Amazing. Just places I never would have dreamed I would have been, able to go and see and experience. But yeah, at some point, it literally was getting on a boat, a train, or a plane for, to travel one day, the next day, sightseeing, and then getting on another plane, boat, or train and going to another place, and then repeating that over and over for like 26 days. So it was a lot, but it was amazing. And, you know, yeah, it was amazing. So I look forward to sharing with you. Again, look forward to 10 days of videos where I will share where I went, what I did, what I ate, and just all of the things that I did. I will share more content about what I've done this year. Um, I am looking forward to next year and some of the things that I have planned. Again, please disregard the beep. I am learning. That's one thing I've done. This year, I've learned so much about my RV. And I know I know where the beeping is coming from. I have turned it off, but I need to figure out why it's turning back on. Um, because I know it's not a propane issue because I don't have any propane going or on. So I don't know if it's the low battery for the detector, which I'm thinking it is. So I need to go back to the manual. But I just discovered that that's what it was. I have been searching to figure out what was causing the beeping for I don't know how long now. Um, Starting with the carbon monoxide, then the smoke detector, then making sure it was an awning or the refrigerator, and finally figured out where the propane detector was, even after contacting the manufacturer. So, yeah, all of the things. So, when I come back on Christmas Day, that will be gone and I will have figured it out. But in the meantime, just work with me. You got 8 more minutes. Um, yeah, if you have any questions, again, I don't want to take too much away from the places that I've been to, but it was 40 days, and it was beautiful. It was wonderful. Um, it was there were so many new things for me every single day that like I can never take away all of the experiences that I had, and I can't wait to share them with you. And I look forward to all of that. Just because this buzzing, I might have to end this quicker than I anticipated. Just because I don't know about you, but the beeping every 60 seconds is not in my vein. But I appreciate you for being here. If you don't have any questions, I am actually going to head out. Again, thank you for being here. Dallas, I might have to come. I was in Dallas actually this time last year. I was actually in San Antonio. I was in San Antonio, so I got to see my son before Christmas, but I didn't spend Christmas with him. But I was in San Antonio about this time last year. So yeah, and I might find myself in the Dallas area. South Lake, I think was the name of the city that I might find myself in. I don't know. I have to see. But what's up, Texas? Again, put in the chat where you are watching from. I am going to, as I mentioned, I'm gonna head out in a few so that I can maybe attend to getting the beeping to go away. Didn't want to put the camera down, but I am gonna head out. Thank you for watching. If you're watching the replay, still go ahead and put in the chat where you're watching from. Um, Put in the chat where you think I might have gone. As I mentioned, I went to Europe and spent 40 days overseas, um, in so many ways. Trains, planes, and by sea. Um, I can't wait to share it with you. Thank you for being here. I'll talk to you next time.